And that is correct. You already know. Nicholas Carter, we're out here in 中国，在中国山西太原。And if you look behind us, what do you see? What is it? Some people think it's D2, right? A map. But actually, it is the stomping, little bit of slang. You don't want to use it almost never, but I'll do with you. It's our stomping grounds. Grounds means this is the marketplace. And I came in here visiting in-laws, and I understand that this is supposed to be a very formal business situation and business teaching, and understand it is, because behind us is the basic geography of the marketplace. You've got Africa, the United States, Brazil. You can see all the countries, right? Because this is where we create opportunity in the world. So when we're thinking about business English, one of the key things is culture, C-U-L-T-U-R-E, because selling to somebody in China is different than selling somebody in Australia, right? The process, good news, the process in business is the same, but there's nuances, cultural differences, different ways to approach. But as long as we're using the correct language, the business skills, and business English, you have to be very careful, because when we communicate, how much is done by words, It's about 56-58%. The word, W-O-R-D, right? So, where's the other? A lot of it could be in cadence. Cadence is the speed, the pace, dot, 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 kind of like the rhythm. Part of it could be the tone. Is your tone kind of aggressive, or is your tone very kind of soft and relaxed type tone? Are you mad? Are they mad? Are they sad? Are they happy? Are they overly excited and you haven't shared what you have, and they want to know everything about your product? And what do? You fall into the trap. You tell them everything and you're all fired up, right? Because you work in Shenzhen, you work in the manufacturing company, and you send out all these products to people for sample, and your phone never rings. Why does that happen? Because first of all, we probably didn't build, B-U-I-L-D, what? You should know this stuff. Rapport. As long as you have rapport, people should be calling you back, because now you're like a friend. Right? We always call our friends back or send them a WeChat or something or other. So, before we're sending out stuff, before we're just giving them what we say the candy store, right? We just give everything away thinking they're going to buy. And we're forgetting that, first of all, we need to speak the language, yes, business English. We also need to understand the tone, the tempo, the cadence, the pitch, the emotional things that come out of the voice, because that's part of the other 40%. See, we're moving away from words. And if you're on a phone or Zoom, best believe the body language. Now, body language, you may not be able to see it, okay? May, M-A-Y, from a phone, but actually you can. We'll talk about that later, because that's when it gets pretty scary, exciting, when you're on calls with people and you can tell them what they're doing. You can see. I don't know how it works, just so you know. I have no idea, but the mind's eye, you can tell if they're laying down, you can tell if they're walking, you can tell if they're in a restaurant, the way they're breathing, the background, everything. You can literally hear everything on a phone call. And so by paying attention beyond the words, see, we're still talking about business English, is we need to be able to distinguish, again, how they're delivering the words, right? The tonality, where they are, not just physically, but where are they? Are they engaged with you? Do you need to call them back? So all these things we'll be covering when we're talking about language, because again, look at our place of sales. Look at that marketplace. And guess what? Most of them in the office and somebody, they speak what? English. So as long as you nail N-A-I-L, the English part down, you got the simple words, the 501 magic scripts, you know the lingo, right? Another kind of slang, the jargon, J-A-R-G-O-N, of the specific niche. See, now I'm kind of going off the rails. N-I-C-H-E, because I'm using these big words, which you wouldn't use, but I can use them with you because you understand them, right? So the niche, the marketplace, niche, N-I-C-H-E, is the specific area that you sell, because nobody sells a product for everybody. We're all niche business people. So think about that. Think about when you're selling, the 58% is words, and the other 40, body mechanics, tone, talked about that. Physiology, see, there you go. And we'll bring it up again. So contact with Jack, because we're coming out here very soon, be launching online, and in the meantime taking a little bit of a trip. I'm in China, and we'll be back in Tokyo very soon. Contact Jack, the business mentor, over in your mainland, and have a beautiful, wonderful, get that new account day.